Have you ever felt like your life is stuck? Like you've been praying, working, waiting, and nothing seems to move? You look around, and everyone else seems to be moving forward. They're getting married, buying homes, getting promoted, living the dreams you once thought were meant for you. Yet, here you are, standing still. Feels unfair, doesn't it? You've done everything right. You've believed. You've been patient. Still, God seems silent. But what if I told you? You're not delayed. You're being protected. See, we often mistake God's silence for absence. Silence is not absence. Sometimes silence is strategy. When a teacher is silent during a test, it's not because they've abandoned you. It's because they've already given you the lesson. Now it's time to see if you truly understand. Same is true with God. Your delay might not be a punishment, it might be preparation. Philosopher Nietzsche once wrote, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." But when you lose sight of your why, every obstacle feels like cruelty. You see, God's plan rarely unfolds in the way our logic expects. Because while you're praying for something good, God is preparing something better. Think about Joseph in the Bible. He was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, imprisoned for years. And yet, every delay was part of a greater design. If Joseph had escaped the prison earlier, he would have missed his appointment with Pharaoh, the very moment that turned him from a prisoner to a prince. God didn't delay Joseph's dream. He protected it from being fulfilled too soon. Sometimes, what you call rejection is really redirection. That relationship that ended, maybe it would have destroyed your peace. That job you didn't get, maybe it would have stolen your purpose. That opportunity you thought you lost forever, maybe it was never meant to belong to the version of you that you were back then. Because God doesn't give blessings to the person you were. He gives them to the person you're becoming. We live in a world obsessed with speed, fast results, instant success, overnight transformation. But God moves at the pace of growth, not gratification. When a tree is planted, it spends years growing roots before it ever shows fruit. Deeper the roots, the higher it can grow without collapsing. That's what's happening to you right now. You think you're being buried, but you're actually being rooted. Hidden, not forgotten. Protected, not punished. Let's be honest, waiting hurts, especially when you don't understand why. Our hearts crave certainty, and our minds demand answers. So, when life slows down, we start asking, God, why are you doing this to me? But the question isn't, why is this happening to me? It's, what is this shaping in me? Every delay is a teacher. Every silence is a test. Every closed door whispers, not yet, because I'm still building you. There's a story told about a young man who watched a butterfly struggle to break free from its cocoon. Out of compassion, he decided to help. He tore the cocoon open. The butterfly emerged easily, but its wings were weak. It never learned to fly. Because the struggle was necessary. It was the resistance that pushed blood into the wings, gave them strength. In the same way, when God allows struggle, He's not being cruel. He's giving you wings that can handle the weight of your destiny. If He gave you what you wanted right now, it might crush you. But once you're strong enough, what once felt delayed will arrive right on time. Plato once said that reality is only a shadow of a higher truth. Sometimes what you see as loss in this world is actually protection in another dimension. Divine chess move, where God is positioning your soul in ways you can't yet perceive. Because you see, God's timing isn't measured by your clock. It's measured by your character. He's not counting minutes. He's cultivating maturity. That's why you can't rush divine timing. You can't manipulate it with effort or anxiety. You can only trust it, even when it feels unfair. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Sometimes what delays us isn't God, it's us. We cling to toxic relationships because we're afraid of being alone. We chase approval because we don't believe we're enough. We keep asking God to move, but we refuse to move our hearts. How can God give you new blessings if your hands are still full of old pain? How can He open new doors when you keep looking back at the ones that closed? Sometimes the waiting isn't punishment, it's mercy. Because if He gave you the blessing before you healed, you'd sabotage it. There's a legend about a master sculptor. Every day he would strike his chisel against a block of marble. A visitor once asked, "Why do you keep hitting it in the same spot?" The sculptor smiled. "Because I know what's inside. Every strike brings the masterpiece closer to the surface." That's what God is doing with your life. Every disappointment, every delay, every heartbreak is a strike. Painful, yes. Precise, purposeful, perfect. He's not breaking you. He's revealing you. Sometimes God protects you from the very thing you think you need, because He sees the pain attached to it that you cannot. You might think He's taking something away, but in truth, He's making space for something that will never leave. Maybe that's why your plans fell apart. Maybe that's why the person walked away. Maybe that's why your dream collapsed. Because God knew that version of your dream would have destroyed you. So He delayed it, not to hurt you, but to save you. Psychologists talk about delayed gratification, the ability to wait for something better rather than settling for something now. Spiritually, God trains us in the same way. Every moment of waiting refines your faith, stretches your patience, deepens your resilience. Because real faith isn't proven when everything goes right. It's proven when nothing does. You can look at heaven and say, "I don't understand this, but I still trust you." That's not weakness, that's worship. So maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Because destiny has its own calendar. What feels late in your life is right on time in God's plan. You may not see the full picture yet, but one day you will. When you do, you'll thank Him not only for what He gave you, but also for what He withheld. Because every unanswered prayer was a silent act of love. Every delay was divine protection in disguise. Theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer once wrote, "God does not fulfill all our wishes, but He keeps all His promises." You may not get what you want when you want it, but you will get what you need when you're ready to hold it. So stop calling your delay a punishment. Stop calling your pain a curse. Call it what it truly is. Protection. You're not behind. You're being built. You're not forgotten. You're being formed. And one day, you'll look back and realize that every delay was God whispering, "It's never late. It's just saving you." So the next time life slows down, don't panic. Pause. Because maybe the delay isn't keeping you from your destiny. Maybe it is your destiny. You're not delayed. You're being divinely protected. And one day soon, you'll understand exactly why.